Hello, I'm Richard Jack Smith of Real Talk Movie Reviews. Magical, bittersweet and momentous, Nigel Westlake's Babe gets off to a tremendous start. It's now in a deluxe edition. I recognised the theme right away, especially from those film trailers which I saw back in 1995. The film was nominated for Best Picture, and I believe it could quite easily have scored a nomination for Westlake's musical score. There were two musical categories back then. Oh well, there you go. Time has not diminished Westlake's sound. It's cute and sentimental, but in a manner both earned and genuine. It's a treasure not to be passed up. The score transforms at key stages of the story. When we first see Babe, as he gains the trust of the other animals, and the finale. There's a delicious synergy between brass, woodwinds and strings, the camaraderie in service of delightful melodies, dramatic contrast, as well as tonality. Pacing is also terrific, never missing a beat. Indeed, Fly With Never, Crime and Punishment, introduces some darker feelings prior to the lighter measures. It's a welcome boost. Westlake showing his versatility. He can segue between moods of different powers very well. In Pork is a Nice Sweet Meat, we hear a little jingle all the way, but it's brief. The rest of the cue overflows with Westlake's creativity and timbral expressions. It's a stunning accomplishment for musically expressing the struggles and breakthroughs experienced by Babe. Also, the depth and richness behind Christmas Morning extended version is truly something to behold. Those voices are phenomenal. Now towards the end it does get a little bit bogged down with some bonus tracks, although I did like the song at the very end, which if I'm not mistaken was sung by James Cromwell. As I said at the beginning of this review, I believe Westlake could have quite easily have scored an easy Oscar nomination with this effort. There were also good scores that year, such as Mark Shaman's The American President and the eventual winner Pocahontas by Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz. But Westlake has a theme which allows this score to really come together and glues together different ideas which are really quite spectacular and delightful, and it has the contrast, the darker stuff to really let this thing soar. I thoroughly enjoyed Babe Deluxe Edition. My expectations were really quite low because I'd forgotten all about the theme, but then as I started to listen to it in the main title, I thought, oh, I remember that, and I like those moments, so we don't get enough of those. I mean, you can say what you like about Black Widow by Lorne Balfe. Everyone's going apey for it on the internet at the moment. Personally, it's not doing very much for me. I don't find it very exciting at all. You can find better expressions in Terry Plumery's Love Takes Wing, and especially Olivia's theme from Death Wish 5. But I digress. Babe Deluxe Edition is an essential purchase. I think you will absolutely love every minute of it, as I did. And it's highly recommended. I give the score 4 out of 5 stars. It's not perfect, it's got some, it's had a nice remaster with this release, and it, like I say, it is bogged down a little bit towards the end, but it is definitely worth your time and you will get tons of enjoyment out of it. 4 out of 5 stars. This week's mini review, The Djinn by Matthew James. A cynical regurgitation of meandering synth tones, lacking suspense and gravitas. If the Djinn took this long to awaken, he should have stayed in the box until Halloween. The noise might help to clear the wax out of your ears, especially if you wear headphones. Flat dissonance, cliched ideas, no theme, and repetition of all the above. That's all we get. 50 minutes of this, creatively destitute. I give The Djinn by Matthew James 0 out of 5 stars. One of the worst scores of 2021.
For more film and soundtrack reviews, please visit Betty Jo Tucker's website, Real Talk Movie Reviews. On Facebook you can find my pages, Hip-Notic Movie Reviews and Hip-Notic Soundtrack Reviews.
I am Richard Jack Smith. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.